Pretty nice little sunset here after all the rain we've gotten all day long. I can still hear thunder off in the distance. Good evening. It is June 20th, 2023. We are back here in the back. All of these are nice and dry now, and so now we're going to add in the pieces that go on up there and come on across, and then we're probably going to put a couple blocks in on each segment here. We're going to put those pieces in, and then we're going to, if we have time, we're going to measure out where we think the air conditioners are going to sit over there and go ahead and put some support pieces down for them. That is the plan this evening, so we're going to get to it later.
Bill is using a plumb bob to figure out where to place the furring strips that go up in the ceiling to match the furring strips that are on the floor. Bill's putting up the first wall furring strip for the office wall. So we needed some support to keep that ceiling furring strip in. It's glued, but it's still falling until the glue dries. So Bill MacGyvered this whalebone support system. Let's see if I can get a good picture.
So we got all the pieces on the upper side for mounting the walls. And then over here, the master bedroom air conditioner is going to go in the lower part, and then the office air conditioner is going to be in this little upper section. It's a much smaller one, but the bigger one's going to be down there. And then the chase is going to kind of run here. So we're using the this black line with my foot's on. That's actually the cabinet, another part of the dresser. And so we're using part of the blind space for housing those air conditioners. Good evening. It is June 21st, and we are going to take down our whalebones here. All the top pieces should be glued in nicely now, and we're going to start with trying to put that one into its hole. We'll probably have to do a little bit of trimming and whatnot to get it to fit, since it got moved from there up to there. And then we will play with that one. Let's see if we can find a spot for it. Then we're going to have to go get more plywood, which we'll do either tonight or tomorrow. Anyway, later. Perfectly with any modification.
So what are you doing now?
We are adding some shims basically to the furring strips, because this board was originally cut from over there, and so we're just shimming it in place so that we don't have to do a whole bunch of cutting to it. Okay, let's put this back in place. Ugh. See how our shims are doing. I can definitely feel it being snugger.
Yep, looks really good. Just a little bit of a gap right there.
Yeah. There's going to be some level of gap.
Perfectly level on an imperfectly level boat.
Over there. Oh, no, that looks better. Push it this way, I get a little bit better.
The wall doesn't want to move. It's a rotating door.
Yeah.
We'll have that in between our two desks. Oh, darn, don't have a partition.
No partition. Well, see, it's catching over here.
Yeah.
I'll try to do a lot that way. And even then, it still don't fit.
We're going to cut this marine plywood that we used before and hopefully use it for the sides of the closet, right?
Yeah.
We're not sure where it's going to fit because it's only 30, what'd you say, 35.5 inches wide.
Something like that. Well, that's before we
So
cut
what
it
two
off.
pieces can we get? Cut away. So we decided to install the door jamb first before we put up the walls on this side of the doorway so that we'd have room to adjust the door. But the wall is wonky. It's a wonky wall, a winky wonky donkey wall. So now we're going to Frankenstein in a piece, but Bill has to cut the wonky wall, make it less wonky. nasty, nasty tool.
Yeah, I agree.
There's our Frankenstein piece. And now the door frame fits perfectly.
Pretty close.
Yeah. So what did you accomplish tonight?
We got all the tape off, took out the weld bones, got this board mounted, trimmed that one down, but then decided we wanted to have this in place so we could line this piece up on the door. So tomorrow, hopefully, we'll be able to cut that down, get this piece in, maybe get that piece in. We're going to need to put a small piece in here eventually. Well, we need to actually build it up so we can crank screw into it. And then we need to get plywood for that wall, and that wall, and that wall.
Okie dokie.
So, but we're getting close. But yeah, we were able to pretty much get that somewhat put back together. Nothing is straight or level on a boat. Some things you even make unlevel just because otherwise they look wrong.
Adios.
Yep, later. Ooh, the water's low. Holy cow. Yeah. Good. Sorry, like rainbows right here. Good evening. It is June 22nd, 2023, and we are back here in the master stateroom, and we're getting ready to cut this piece. We're going to make a little 14-inch wall that's going to go right there, and then we're going to take this piece and also make the 18-inch wall that goes back there in the back. We'll get those done, and that uses up our plywood that we have here, so we're going to have to go buy more plywood, which we're going to do
Tomorrow.
on Friday. We'll pick up the plywood tomorrow, but we're not going to do any work here because we're going to be driving down to Port Charlotte to hopefully maybe get the dinghy that we've been wanting for the boat. That's what we're doing tomorrow. And then we'll finish out the walls in here and get the platform in for the air conditioner hopefully later. Well, once again, I proved to myself that trying to install a door without shims is a total disaster because the door needs to be shifted over that way a tiny bit, and of course you need a little more flexibility there. And so basically 4 or 5 hours worth of work putting all this together. Complete waste of time because we didn't have shims the other day. Oh,
Besides, we like doing things more than once.
Yeah, yeah, keep saying that. Maybe eventually you'll delude yourself. Isn't that the...
You know what it is?
What?
We like doing things.
Right, yeah.
Only we can do them the first time.
Yeah.